and we welcome you live to a very rainy day here in China, but it's qualifying day here in China for race 5 of the Formula Allegiant season. As you can see, it's pouring here on pit lane. As you see, people already starting to head out. I'm joined with Lucas here in the booth today. So on this very rainy day in China, what do you expect to see here in qualifying?
Expect some mistakes, honestly. It's raining. It's going to be slick out there. Obviously, we got to look at Sam Lewis, like I say, every single race. He's been the fastest all season, so I think he'll get the pole, but could be some challenges that he would have to overcome due to the rain here.
Yep, as you see, I believe that's Alex Leclerc we're looking at right here in the Mercedes. So yeah, we have 5 drivers. Pretty small field qualifying here tonight. We've kind of hinted that we could do 1 day events. We'll keep you updated on that on the YouTube channel if that ends up happening. But as you see, Alex Leclerc though here heading through the S's. Yeah, it's very slick out here. Obviously, very slick, a cold track with rain with a wet track doesn't really go very well together. As you see, there's Royce Crown heading out. Also, he heads through 1, 2, and heads down into the hairpin, first hairpin. We'll call it that.
Yeah, I can
As
tell these drivers are going to struggle a little bit. I can just see they're just sliding through every single corner. I do get it's their out lap, but they're definitely going to have to face that during the whole session of qualifying. So I wonder what Sam Lewis can do in the wets.
Yeah, as you see, Alex Leclerc heads to start his lap. He's the first one to start a lap. Um, yeah, so we're gonna see here he's gonna head down into turns 1 and 2. These 2 corners are really unique corners, as you'll see right here. This corner, turn 1, just feels like it never ends until you finally get to turn 2. Finally, right here, and that's another kind of long corner. And then you head down into the first hairpin. His Royce Crown heads down the kilometer-long backstretch into the second hairpin. Yeah, it's a very long straightaway. You'll probably see some overtakes in the race there. Definitely, there's DRS on that straightaway, so if you get DRS, you can definitely get around them.
Sam Lewis is now on his out lap as we see Maddox Beard is still in the pit lane. Maybe still trying to figure out some stuff for qualifying. Now he's out. He is now on his out lap. 2 drivers on the qualifying lap, Alex Leclerc and Royce Crown.
Yeah, some drivers waited about maybe 4 minutes to head out on track. Maybe hoping the track would get drier, maybe. I don't see this track getting very much drier though in the 13 minutes or 14 minutes we have Sam Lewis slides right there, really struggling. But yeah, I don't see the track really drying up in that short of time though. It could stop raining, but I don't know if it's gonna dry up that much. So yeah. Um, Probably just gonna drivers have to deal with the rain the whole session, which is very interesting to see how drivers will handle the rain. This is the first time we've seen rain this season, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, this is a big test for these drivers, see how they'll perform in the rain.
Definitely, we'll probably see some different weather conditions during the race. So, yeah, these laps. Okay, as we see Alex Leclerc with a 150.719 fastest on the board, the only one who has made a lap.
Yeah. So I find this interesting. So I didn't really look at this, but this is full wet conditions. This is not intermediates. This is full wet. So yeah, it shows how wet it is out here. But we're obviously still gonna qualify. Obviously, just throw all the wet weather tires, and we're good to go. Usually in F1 or FA, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. Alex Leclerc is on his in lap. As you see, Sam Lewis starts his first lap. So Royce
Royce
Crown goes
Crown now
quickest.
goes to the top of the board. 147.088, almost 3 seconds faster than Alex Leclerc. What a lap.
Yeah, that was good lap from Royce Crown as you see Sam Lewis heads up into the first hairpin right here. You also got to be careful in these conditions. That's fairly easy to hydroplane, so you don't want to hydroplane, obviously. Not sure how sensitive it is in F124 with the hydroplaning. I don't even know if you can, but if you can, though, it's definitely something you want to be aware of. Is also you do want to stay off the curbs in the wet conditions because they're paint, and you don't paint and water that produce very wet or very slick. A very slick part of the track, so you don't really want to go on the curbs too much.
Definitely caution in sector 2. That has went away. Not too sure what that was about.
I believe it
Uh,
was Royce Crown letting. I believe it might have been Max Beard. I don't know. It was someone. But anyways, here's Sam Lewis heading down the kilometer-long back stretch. Or wait, yes, it is.
Mercedes about to head to the line. I believe that is Isaiah Hamilton. Let's see what lap he can get here. And that will
It's
be a 147.444.
Yeah, not too
Places him
far behind
second.
us. Oh, Sam Lewis goes fastest. Let's see what Maddox Beard could do. He's gonna be the last one to go over the line for the first runs. Oh, got squirrely off that final corner, but let's see. That's a 147.7 for Maddox Beard. So that's fourth on the board.
Not really wanted, not really what he wanted to see there. Only 6 tenths is the gap between Royce Crown and Sam Lewis. So I think once these guys go out for their second run, I think we could maybe see a threat, maybe for the pole. Maybe we could see someone other than Sam Lewis, who has a 0.6 second gap to second place Royce Crown.
Yep. Yeah, Royce Carl could have a shot at it. We'll see if he has anything more in that car. Obviously, don't. I feel like the rain has kind of calmed down. I don't really see much raindrops from what I could see. So maybe it did stop kind of rain, or it's hard to tell actually from these camera angles, but I think the rain has slowed down a little bit, so maybe the track will dry up if that's the case, but I don't know.
I mean, there's only 9 minutes left, so I mean, this track would have to dry extremely fast. I'm gonna assume these drivers are gonna probably stay on wets for the rest of qualifying. Maybe switch to inters if it, I mean, dries up a little bit. I don't really see it. I think there's still a little bit of rain.
Yeah. I've also kind of noticed you could see a little bit of a dry line right here. Like, as you see, that's Isaiah Hamilton. You see kind of where he's running. That's around where that dry line is. That darker part of the track. I believe that's more of a dry line. Oh no! Isaiah Hamilton almost went around. He saved it though. Got very loose, and that's not gonna be good for his lap if he's on a or if he's on a push lap. As Royce Crown goes fastest.
Top of the board, only 4 tenths of a gap between Sam Lewis. Uh, yeah, Sam Lewis. I don't know if he's struggling in the wets or just the setup is not working out, but so far second on the board. I think Sam Lewis will improve though on his next lap.
Yeah. The track it is still raining, but it's not as much as it was 10 minutes ago. So the track is definitely getting a little bit faster each run. So you probably want to be the last car to to get out there, and you might have a shot at pole. So that'll be interesting because no one's gonna want to be the first one out there because they're gonna have a slower track than the last few cars that come over the line at the end of qualifying. So that'll be interesting to see later in the session. But yeah, see Sam Lewis. I don't know if he's on a lap or not. He might be though. See, he heads through the hairpin right here. Yeah, it's kind of sprinkling, you can kind of tell. So yeah, it's still raining, but not as much as it was. Kind of mentioned that already. Sam Lewis, let's see. Let's see if this was a push lap for Sam Lewis. It was, and it was on 1:44.509. That is 2 seconds faster than Royce Crown. What a lap for the Red Bull of Sam Lewis.
Yeah, definitely. Royce Kriner is going to have to make up a ton of time on his next lap. Only about 6 minutes now in qualifying, so he's going to have to make it fast. We see Isaiah Hamilton in third. Fourth is still Maddox Beard. Fifth is Alex Clare.
Yeah. Oh, Royce Crown slides. As yeah, he keeps it going. You're kind of cutting out a little bit, Lucas. But anyways, Royce Crown heads up into or the first hairpin. Sorry. So yeah, this I can't really tell if the push lap or not. I don't remember seeing. I don't really think we've seen these guys in the pits too much. For some reason, my controller's been weird. All right, I think we're back. Okay. Um, sorry about that. I had to unplug my controller, plug it back in. That was kind of weird. Um, but anyways, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the session. As you see, everyone just try to make laps. Sam Lewis heads into the pits once again. Probably getting a fresh set of wets on there. Maybe not even wets. Could be intermediates, but I don't know.
Royce Crown
145.5. Yeah, 145.5 from Royce Crown.
still needs up about a second, so I think he'll have maybe one more run at it. But yeah, still needs to make up one more. Dan Bush is probably going to come out again, and obviously Bryce said looks to be like a dry line forming, so maybe Sam Lewis can get faster lap than a 144, but not what the rest of the field wants to see.
Yeah, you see, Royce Crown is on the wets. I feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea to go to inters, but it's kind of hard to tell because there is that dry line forming on track. So maybe if I were toward the back, like maybe where Maddox Beard is, or like maybe even Isaiah Hamilton, I would maybe try the intermediate, see what happens. Um, you
I
see,
would
yeah.
definitely try to take the risk, honestly. They're about 3 seconds back, so I think they would have to do something. Royce Crown, honestly, maybe if you wanted to try to go for pole, maybe try it. Uh, I don't know.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, it's interesting with this dry line. Like, it's very interesting because yeah, there's only like one kind of line you can really run, which is that dry line. That's always gonna be faster than obviously the wet lines. So you want to stay on that dry line. Ooh, sideways from Royce Crown. I don't know if he's gonna head to the pits or not. He will head to the pits. Alright, so Royce Crown heads into the pits, maybe trying to switch out his tires or just trying to get fresh wets on there or even intermediates, not sure. I still expect to see another run happening very soon. Then maybe the next 30 seconds we might see people head out. We'll
Alex
see.
Leclerc, the only driver on the track on his out lap. This will be his final lap once he starts his lap. About 2 minutes left in qualifying. So these drivers in the, as Bryce said, will probably have to come out in the next couple seconds so they can get a lap in.
Yeah, as you can see, I just saw this. Alex Leclerc is on the intermediates. So
See
that's
what
it.
he can do. Needs to make up about 4 seconds. So as we see Maddox Beard now on his out lap. Fact,
Intermediates for him too.
the rest of the drivers.
I think intermediates
Isaiah
is
Hamilton.
the right call right now. I see Isaiah Hamilton, Maddox Beard, and Alex Leclerc on the intermediates right now. We'll see what. That's a Red Bull heading out, and also there's Royce Crown. Let's see, he's on the intermediates, and Sam Lewis on the
Is
intermediates.
also on
Everyone
the
on the
intermediates.
intermediates.
We'll see if they can beat Sam Lewis here in the wets here in China.
Yeah, as you can see, Sam Lewis right now is the last car, so he's gonna have the driest track compared to everyone else. And obviously, Royce Crown is second to last on hot track, and then you have Isaiah Hamilton, who's third to last, I believe, or yeah, yeah. And then you have Maddox Beard, um, who's second on the track, and obviously there's Alex Leclerc on his lap right now.
Leclerc has shedded off about 2 seconds so far, so he's projected to get around a 146, maybe a 145 if he can improve just a little bit, which will put him to about third or second place, which is huge. But yeah, the rest of these drivers need to cross the line, and we'll see.
Yep. Maddox Beard to start his final lap right here. He starts his flyer here as he heads down into turns 1 and 2, the long turn 1 and 2 right here. Goes a little bit off that dry line, but goes back on it. See, goes through turn 2 and makes his way down into the second hairpin. As you see, there's Alex Leclerc also making his way through turn 1.
Yeah, I got a 145.382. That puts him in the second place position. But considering Royce, oh, there's a caution in sector 3.
That I'm assuming that was Sam Lewis. Maybe just trying to slow down to save up some ERS. He starts his lap, so Sam Lewis probably gonna get pole right here, assuming yeah, because he's gonna have the fastest track out of everyone. Oh, he slides though.
Yeah, that is not what Sam Lewis wanted to do. As long as he really does not make any more crucial mistakes like that, I think he'll be in good shape to get that pole position. Maddox Beard here has shedded around 3 to 4 seconds off his lap. Projected to get a 143 to 142, which will put him at the pole.
Yeah, oh, slides though. Everyone pushing to their limits to try to go for this pole position. As Maddox Beard heads down the kilometer-long pack stretch for the final time in qualifying. Let's see what he can do.
So does that Mercedes of Isaiah Hamilton. Really needs to improve on that lap.
Yeah, Maddox Beard heads through the final corner here. As he goes over the line, probably going to go quickest. He does with a 142.3, but we'll see how long that lasts because now we have Isaiah Hamilton heading across the line. What will it be for Isaiah Hamilton? That's second for Isaiah Hamilton. As here comes Royce Crown now heading through the final corners on his lap. Let's see what Royce Crown can do here. Can he go for pole right here? That's going to be fastest.
Yes, he does.
Yep, fastest by
Sam
2/10.
Lewis here.
Yes, Sam Lewis. Here we go. This is what matters. Sam Lewis across the line, and that's quickest for Sam Lewis.
140.816. Very, very solid lap. I believe almost 2 seconds faster than second place of Royce Crown.
Yeah, what a lap from Sam Lewis. He gets pole. Yeah, by 1.3 seconds over Royce Crown, and then you have Maddox Beard, Isaiah Hamilton, and Alex Leclerc. So that was a very different qualifying from what we've seen past few races with the rain. But yeah, we'll see you again soon we'll see you again tomorrow for the race, the Chinese Grand Prix. We'll see you then. This is Bryce Croft and